So we're in fucking New York City right now. And what do you do? What's your name?
Well, I'm Glad the artist, and I'm here promoting my exhibition, which is going to be in Pinner in London.
What makes one art piece more valuable than another?
Well, the value is in the eye of the beholder. If somebody falls in love with a piece of art, that is the right reason for them to acquire it and to make it their own. Art is an attempt to explain what it is to be alive.
There's so many philosophers that say like mechanical art is better because it has purpose, but like some people say art doesn't need purpose. It could just be a picture of a banana and therefore it symbolizes something that's so beautiful. What's the process like of your art? I mean, you spend so much time cultivating this art. I mean, I'm sure it doesn't just come, every day that you get like a.
Well, I mean, I do have method. I have got a method, and
What are they?
Well, I do follow some discipline, like quite a lot of discipline actually. So my day usually starts. I mean, I've been very fortunate. I was informed by a book. So in fact, look, I've been interested in art pretty much since I was a kid, always, right? I've always been interested. But I do remember when I moved to London, so I was 11, I was born in Stevenage, which is just outside of London. And then my family gradually moved towards London. When I was 11, we moved to Pinner, which is actually we definitely call it in London, because it was very exciting because you could get on the tube train. And for for me as an 11-year-old, getting on the tube, that was a massive big deal because, we'd go on the tube, and in fact, Pinner is above ground. It's the underground, it's above ground. But then when you get into town, after about 20 minutes, you actually go inside the tube. And I always remember as a kid that being really exciting. But look, your question, I'm sorry, I'm rambling.
No, there's a lot.
Yeah, I'm rambling, but sorry, your question again.
Yes. What's the methods that you use to get in that that flow state, that art state, so where you're like, I found it, and now I just have to illustrate what's here onto a canvas.
Well, the thing is that I went to an exhibition up in town because I've always been going to see other art. Seeing other art is really important. And I met somebody, and they said to me, "You've got to get this book. There's a book you have to get." So if books change lives.
They do.
And so this. But anyway, look, this friend said, well, not friend, a person at this show. I quite fancied her actually. But anyway, we got talking. I think she was a dancer, and she said, "Look, get this book. You must get this book. It's called The Artist's Way by Julia Cameron." And I got the book, and at the front of the book, it was definitely life changing because the book at the very front, you have to sign a contract with yourself to say that you're going to follow certain disciplines, and there's one thing in this book which is the number one important thing you do. It's written based on the 12-step program because the author was an alcoholic. And she was a scriptwriter in Hollywood. She after hitting the bottle, she realised a way out was to adapt the 12-step program into rediscovering her creativity. And it's incredible. So the number one thing that you do is every morning you write what they call morning pages. And so you sit down, the very first thing you do, you get up, after you've slept, you get up and you go to your desk and you have plain paper and a pen. And I mean, I've got a gorgeous, sumptuous pen, I'll let you have a go on it. It's a fountain pen. You hold it in your hand and already you're feeling okay. You're already feeling good. It's beautiful black, dark black ink, which is oil based. I get the best paper I can find, and that's it. I write. I put the date, the time, and off I go. And I have an hour of writing, and it's just a stream of consciousness. It can be. You shouldn't make any effort. It just any thought that comes into your head, you just write down. And this is after you've had a sleep, bearing in mind. So when you sleep, your brain clears a lot of the junk. And then what happens, you wake up and then you clear whatever junk is left that hasn't gone. And the idea being that what that does, it teaches you think I've got no ideas, but your brain is almost infinite. And so what happens is you write and you realise that there's so much in there. We have this most incredible organ, we have this most unbelievable, I wouldn't call it a computer. It's not a computer. We have an most amazing, as you say, capacity within us. Most of us only use like 1 or 2% of what we have. But what it makes you realise is that I've noticed over the years, because I've been doing this for years.
Yeah.
So I'll speed it up. But basically, all right. Okay. So basically, the idea is that you get the last 5 minutes of the hour, you get the most incredible ideas, and so. I haven't answered your question, I'm sorry.
No, you did.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to ask me about my exhibition?
Not right now,
Fine.
but we appreciate it.
Put it up and post it. What's your name?
My name is Gavin.
Okay, how will I find it?